Essence Drain Contagion is not the most powerful build for leveling a witch, and I'm about to prove it to you by killing Jamanra without casting a single spell. I'm running a hybrid build that can run Essence Drain Contagion, it can run Living Bomb, it can run Bone Cage, but a huge portion of its damage is going to come from the best minion during the campaign. It's not a Spectre, it's not a Skeleton, it's Unearth. And the way I'm going to keep them up during the boss is by having a Skeletal Warrior with Infernal Legion and minion instability. And then I'm going to cast Unearth. Have my Skeletons on weapon set 1 and my Unearth on weapon set 2, allowing me to snapshot extra stats onto Unearth. Like these health nodes, Gigantic, and a couple more things. By Act 3, it is not a personal damage loss at all to build into Unearth, as you can get everything Unearth needs to come online just with weapon swap points and weapon set 2, allowing you to do full Essence Drain Contagion damage, Chaotic Living Bomb, or any other build you want to do damage with. Special thanks today to Gazi TV and Darth Microtransaction for trying out Bone Cage as a League starter. They were doing it, but they were doing it without Unearth. So they were missing a huge portion of damage that you're seeing here. I could be killing this boss significantly faster if I was actually casting spells. But I'd probably kill him like 3 or 4 times faster. But as you can see, just what is considered the worst minion of the game is good enough to kill the hell out of this guy.
We will have blood! The era of the Paradon is now! Grind you into dust! Die!
There.
Sekama!
He's dead.
Oh look, the Second is still alive.
So let me go over
This
gear
is not over.
and the build.
Not yet.
I have whatever wand I want for doing personal damage in my main hand, and a scepter has to be a rattling scepter,
It
and you
is
want
done.
one with increased spirit and allies and presence do damage. I didn't have one, so I'm missing out on like 25% more damage I could be doing with my minions. I did get lucky in this run, and I did pick up an all minion helm. So I got +1 in the helm here. Unearth doesn't snapshot these weapons when it's summoned. So when I cast Unearth, it automatically switches to weapon 2, set 2. Here I have a plus physical damage wand and a plus minion skills scepter. So I'm getting 4 ranks to Unearth on my weapon set 2 total with this helm. I think I have a mage amulet, so they're a little bit strong right now. You don't need this much power on them, and as I said, I'm missing 25% because I don't have allies and presence do anything here. The build for the video, I took a little bit more points into being able to resummon my warriors faster than I normally do, and I put a little bit more minion damage because I was doing 0 personal damage. But I was using weapon swap points still. Let me show you what a normal hybrid version of this build looks like by going to this max roll planner. So normally in Act 2 on a Chaos build, see I have all these different versions. When you go to this planner, you got to look here. For a Chaos focused version, I would come up here. I'm going to full screen it. Okay. I'd be building up this way. And then I would fork my points using the weapon swap points. So on weapon set 1, I'd get 50 spell damage here. Or 60? Yeah. I'd have to spend 2 points here, which are kind of wasted, in order to get this movement node, this is mandatory for any minion build. I think they need to get rid of the movement speed here and just make all minions go 20% faster. But in the meantime, you have to go here. And then I'd come up here, work my points again, get these chaos damage nodes, get these health nodes. These are mandatory for Unearth. We can't run clerics on this build or they will keep our warriors alive. So you have to get these nodes. And then we'd come up here, and it's important to only get gigantic following on weapon set 2. We do not want increased or reduced reservation efficiency on our warriors. We only want it to happen on Unearth. So by using weapon set 2, we can snapshot gigantic following. Otherwise, we just pick up some damage. I am still testing if going into Secrets of the Orb is worth it. And then you run Orb of Storms with Overabundance and Unleash. So when you push one button, it summons 3 of them. It's really good for shock. Thanks Darth Microtransaction for showing that off on stream. I still need to test that though more. Well, let's say you wanted to go like a Bone Cage focused. Well, then you just go up here and grab these physical damage nodes, and that's what you do. Come over here, and then you definitely get Seekers of the Orb so that you can do more, you can get shock up because of your personal damage. Oh, you're not supposed to have Living Fame. But in the Chaos Focus build, you don't even have to run Essence Drain Contagion. You can run Living Bomb. Unearth does so much damage that once you throw Essence, once you hit them, and they're focused on the boss, you can just click Living Bomb as fast as you possibly can. By Act 3, it'll just keep detonating before it falls off. So for build order, for gem order, when you clear the Rusted Veil, is that the name of it? The first Uncut Gem 3, don't build Essence Drain. You will still use Essence Drain. Essence Drain is your second gem you cut that is level 3. But the first thing is Bone Cage with Spell Cascade and Brutality. This is better at killing small packs of mobs, like 3 or 4, up to about 7 or 8, than Essence Drain, because you can just keep running and you like stop to Bone Cage twice and then you just keep going. Essence Drain requires like you have to Essence Drain and then you have to Contagion, and the time it takes to set up Contagion Essence Drain, you've already killed them with Bone Cage. For very large packs, you still want to use Essence Drain Contagion because it's safer than dying to a bunch of grouped up range mobs. But for your first gem, it's Bone Cage. Or your first level 3 gem. So it's Spell Cascade, Brutality. For Unearth, first thing you do is put Prolonged Duration and Brutality. Unearth is mostly fluff for Act 1. It's great. It does things, but you don't really have the whole tools online. You don't have a gigantic. It's helpful, but you can't keep it up on bosses until you get the Infernal Legion and minion instability on warriors. So you can't really expect it to carry you. It's still great. And then once you get a Jeweled Orb, you throw in Armor Break. For Contagion, I don't usually run Unleash because I'm saving my support gems, but Unleash on Contagion is just a huge quality of life. Ghazi can't play the game with it without it, so highly recommended. I actually run Magnified Area on it as the only gem I put on it usually because I want its spread radius to be as large as possible. Unearth will automatically put Contagion up for you if you kill a corpse that has Contagion on it, summon the Unearth, and then Contagion will continue to spread from the Unearth minion. And because it's sometimes spread unoptimally, that's why I like Magnified Area. Essence Drain, you run Chain on. This just is a huge quality of life. You don't care about the loss of hit damage. It doesn't affect the dot where all of the damage is coming from. And Swift Affliction, you just toss it on because who cares? Wait, there's one thing I need to put here on this. Bone Storm. Bone Storm, every build. I don't care what build you are. I don't care if you're an Essence Drain build. Right before you fight the Act 5 boss, when you get to Ogre Manor, your first level 5 gem should just be Bone Storm. It doesn't matter. Just get Bone Storm. This completely cheeses the first boss. Like, just do it. Like, stop what I don't care if you don't have physical damage. As long as you have just a little bit of spell damage, and even if you went full chaos after that and got these nodes because you're smart, it's the best. Like, just Darth tried it on stream. He was like, damn. Okay. Living Bomb is really interesting. I love it. This is how I run last league, and by Act 3, I wasn't even bothered. I was running a Chaos build with Living Bomb, and I was barely casting Essence Drain. I was like very occasionally using the totem because the totem's annoying to use. Living Bomb is just cracked. And the reason it's so cracked on a Chaos build is you get Black Flame Covenant, and then it turns it into Chaos. Does chaos damage. The Ignite doesn't spread with Contagion, which is kind of sad, but we spread something else with it. On Living Bomb, I run Overabundance because it takes just a moment for it to proc, and it's such a fast cast time that I need a little bit of extra time to be able to spam it. So you run Overabundance with Living Bomb, and then you run Poison. You upgrade it to the 60% when you can get it. Because once you convert it to chaos damage, it is a lot of damage that does poison. It's basically going to kill everything it touches immediately. But, so you're like, well, why do I care about poison if everything's dead? Because poison is spread by Contagion. And then that poison spread will activate Bursting Plague. And Bursting Plague will cause a chain reaction that will kill things off screen. You want Bursting Plague with poison on Chaotic Living Bomb. It is amazing. And by the time you're in Act 3, as I said, I think earlier in the video, my Essence Drain on my Act 3 character, let me go show you that. Exit to character selection screen. I have this character that just killed Jamanra. My Essence Drain does like 700 to 1,000 damage per second, which is good. Let me just step out of town to show you the stats of everything. I think on the map, I've just killed Quani Sanctum. I haven't gone underground yet, or into the past yet. My Essence Drain is currently doing 706 damage. I could get this number up a little bit, maybe to like 1,000, 1,500 maybe. Ooh. But this is an SSF character. And look how much damage my Unearth minions are doing. Oh, get back over here. They're in my area effect. So my Unearth minions here on this SFF character, which is doing 262 DPS. Just and that's with plus 4 levels to all skills. I don't have the necklace in this character. And also, I don't have these minion damage nodes that I had in the video. And how many of these can I summon? Let me see. I'm actually going to kill something.
A beautiful murder. More mana.
I don't think I'm running right now set up to summon the Mechman Warriors. So I'm running 16 minions. 16 times 250 equals about 5 times the damage of what my Essence Drain is doing, if I'm remembering my numbers correctly. So, it slaps. I've been testing a bunch of other things, like Fireball with Unleash, but, run Blasphemy. That's why I didn't have so many minions up. Anyways, so you could see 250 times 16 versus 700 Unearth completely obliterates Act 3 and beyond. And other than these 3 points, which I'm having to invest because I don't have, or these 4 points that I'm having to invest because I don't have quite enough points to make it all weapon swap points, I'm wasting 4 points to get that strong of an Earth. All of this damage here is coming from weapon swap points. And I'm about to get more duration there. So my current duration on Unearth is 33 seconds. And I think I only have quality 10 on it, so it's going to go up to like 36. And then when I get this node here, it's going to go up to like 45-ish. So they're just going to last forever. And I basically am a full Chaos Summoner because I have all of these Chaos nodes. I have this spell damage node. I have these Chaos nodes. The only thing I'm really missing is these Chaos nodes here. But those are already a stretch to go to, and I'm still picking up like a decent amount of energy shield. Excuse me. Energy shield. This build here builds really cleanly into an in-game build. This is what I used for our Season 3. So I have my Act 3 example of what you do. You start picking up some resistances here for Unearth, and eventually some resistances here when they start dying. And you get the chaos damage here. Take off Brutality before you get this, though. And by level 65, you move some things around because you build into Mind Over Matter. And you'll notice I don't have that much regen. Like, I don't have any of these regen nodes. I have a little bit here. But that's all the regen I have for level 65. And I'm not getting it from gear. I have some stuff on kill here. I guess I have these two. But I don't have like a ton of regen. And I didn't really have any on my gear because I was just going for max mana. And this was on a Lich that also had 5% mana being lost per second. The way you solve mana is in early acts without breaking the bank. I show in my last video, you get Essence Harvest on your warriors. I have it on this character here. So all these warriors that I have, this is my level 92 Lich for Season 3. The way I'm solving all of my mana issues, or I solved them early, was on my warriors, I run Essence Harvest, which recoups 8% of your max mana per second, or 8% of your max mana every time a minion dies, which is 1% of your mana per second. So when you have 12 warriors, I'm getting 12% of my mana per second just from Essence Harvest, ignoring all other regen effects. It's great. You can also pick up some Remnant stuff here, and you can run Grim Harvest so that when your warriors die, they leave behind Remnants. Remnants? I'm saying it wrong, whatever. And then you also get more mana and max life here, which is good. The max life is important because I'm also converting most of my spell costs into health costs because I'm a great value blood mage. And yeah, it allows you to run Mind Over Matter with like no gear. I'm not running it in my 92 because I'm running, damage taken from mana before life. But at 65, you have garbage gear. That recoup effect will get you entirely covered. So I'm still working on this build. If you want to see more, check out my Ultimate Chaos Summoner build. I spent way too much time editing this build, so it came out a bit late and I missed the hype train for Season 3. I don't know if Dodre's Undoing is going to be back in next season. It was incredibly powerful and made it easy to build a personal damage Chaos Lich on top of Unearth. So check out this video if you want to see how this... Check out the Ultimate Summoner video, which is going to be popping up on your screen soon. Like, subscribe, and check the Discord if you have any questions. This is the best place to ask me. I have a chat channel for just talking about random crap, and the theory crafting channel for like if you have ideas, and if you have questions, post in the help desk. You can also see when I post new things. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in Season 4, or maybe a little bit sooner if the announcement trailers come out. All right, peace.